Humble alpha killer. That's what you need to become today. Are you ready? I'm leadership and personal development speaker Joseph Chroniꓘ VanDusen, and I'm a former B-2 stealth bomber instructor pilot and now entrepreneur, helping you elevate in life, leadership, and business. You got this. We're going to get deep. You ready? Let's go. In the 509th Bomb Wing, we used to wear a patch on our left shoulder, and it said Defensor Vindex, right? That meant defender, aggressor. And this is how you need to view life, because it will help you succeed. If you are first the defender, and when called upon, the aggressor, you will have a much better run at life success. So I'm going to give you 3 tools today to help you elevate and become that humble alpha killer of life. Okay? Number 1, you got to believe in yourself. Get to know the person looking back at you in the mirror. It took me many years to learn this. So important though. You need to look in the mirror today and know who's looking back at you. And if you can't answer that question, or if you look in the mirror like I did at 33 years old and you don't recognize the person looking back at you, you don't know who that person is at all, you have some work to do. There's several ways that you can improve upon this and become that humble alpha killer of life, okay? You need to define your morning. Today, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I said, okay, cool, I'm going to go meditate. I did that, did my gratitudes, held my heart. My heart is beating. It's an incredible gift. Your heart is beating too. Realize that it's an incredible gift, and you were given today to make the best of today. So what are you going to do with today? Everybody has the same 24 hours. Life is not fair. Life will beat you down. If you don't capitalize on that 24 hours, you will get destroyed. You will not be an alpha killer of life, and life will destroy you, okay? We need to stop that from happening. How do we do that? Get to know yourself. Be grateful today, right? Meditate. Do some meditation in the morning. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. like me, but you do have to take the time to get to know yourself today. And we were all given the same 24 hours. So how are you going to be better than me? It's not that you're competing against me. It's rather that you are competing against yourself. And so you were given these 24 hours. What are you going to do with them? It's an amazing thing this day. This day is gifted to you. What are you going to do with it? That's number 1. That's how you become an alpha killer of life. You need to strap on that you are in control of your life. You need to grow. You need to become more grateful. You need to become an alpha killer. That means that you need to dig in yourself and really realize who you are. Develop the talents that you were given, because guess what? You were given talents and passions that I was not given. And you have to develop those. That is your responsibility to the world. Grow, become better, do some meditation, gratitudes in the morning, plan out your day, do some goal setting for the day. What do you want to accomplish in these 24 hours that you've been given? Because I guarantee you, folks like me are planning out their day. They're scripting it. They're making the most out of their day. And with that, we are going to win. You either join us or you fail. You get run over. Life is not fair. You got to get to know yourself. It is so important. It took me over 33 years to even begin this process. I had to go through a divorce and to really understand and hit rock bottom and start to build myself up again from that bedrock of knowing who I am. Because I looked in the mirror and I didn't know who was looking back at me, and it's a scary thought. At that point, I had to blow up my life. I had to destroy everything in order to get to who this was, so that I could build back into the man and create the man that I wanted to become. And now, this isn't about men and women or what your orientation is. This is all about developing an alpha killer mindset. First off, get to know yourself today. Secondly, you need to believe in the meritocracy of life, because this is how life actually functions. What do I mean by meritocracy? Well, the definition is power by people on the basis of ability. Okay? In other words, it's the best of the best thrive. And you need to become the best of the best, because guess what? You have passions that I don't have. You have talents that I don't have. I have talents and passions that you don't have. I'm really good at flying airplanes. I'm really good at working in that environment and at leading. I once took a failing company within the Air Force, $170 million year-over-year failing company, and I made it a $220 million powerhouse of productivity. I built it back up from the ground up. It took a lot of perseverance, a lot of digging deep, a lot of self-reflection with me and my team, but we were able to do that. And I want you to realize that the best of the best succeed. You have to become the best of the best. Life is not fair. Newsflash. You've been hit by this before. You've been knocked down. You have your own stories, right, of being knocked down and suffering and all this stuff. But maybe you haven't dug deep into yourself to discover yourself, to do that deep learning and growing and get to know yourself and how you become better on a daily basis. And that will eventually, if you build upon yourself every day, you will win. I guarantee it, okay? The meritocracy of life, the best win. Look around you. It's all over the place. Realize that this is the case. It's like in the Matrix when Morpheus is out there with Neo, right? And he's like, I'm going to give you choice, Neo. You have either the red pill or the blue pill. And I'm only going to offer you truth. That's what I'm offering you today. Guess what? Life is a meritocracy. The best of the best succeed. Others get run over and put into the matrix so that they could just survive another day. So you got to ask yourself a couple questions here. When you get home from work, you need to do some self-analysis. Okay, how was that day? Awesome. Or, oh, man, that day really wore me out. So what can I do to become better now? I'm off of work. Am I going to sit here and watch Netflix or Prime Video or TV and let somebody else win by me giving them my views and just zoning out into the night and then go to bed? No. You got to take some time to grow in the evening and in the morning. That's why I wake up at 5, I meditate, I do gratitudes, I hit the gym, I plan out goals for the day, and then I go to work. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not saying that. But you do have to do that self-discovery, learn, grow, become better, decide for yourself that you are going to be the best of the best at what you do. Because I am not you. You know, Tony Robbins is not you. Successful people are not, and they do not know who you are. So how are you going to emulate the success in life from other people? Take from them what is good for your own experience, learn, grow, read some books, okay? Get better at your passion areas. That's number 2. Number 3, you need to create the relationships needed for you to advance in life, okay? Create those relationships. No one got anywhere by themselves. You need to foster relationships that will make you better and grow. Find a mentor. Find somebody that is where you want to be and take them to coffee. Take them to lunch. 99% of the time, they will come back and they will say, yes, absolutely, I'll go to coffee with you. I'll make time for you. Go to lunch. Show you how to become on the level that I am. Not to become me, but to become on this level. Because in order to get to an elite level in life, you are going to need other people. They have the experience, as Tony Robbins says, to turn decades into days. So how are you doing that today? How are you fostering those relationships that will make you elite in life? If you do these 3 things, if you believe in yourself, get to know yourself on a daily basis, if you believe in the meritocracy of life, and you don't waste your journey, waste your time here by watching all kinds of crap at night, and you actually dig deep into yourself, put in some extra work to get better every day, and then you create the relationships you need for advancement, you will begin to develop that alpha, humble, killer mindset where you're attacking life and life is not attacking you. I've been there. I've been to the lowest of lows, and I built myself back up into the highest of highs, and I'm going higher. You're coming with me. Let's go. Okay? Let's do this thing. Let me ask you, did you learn something today? Was it a waste of your time? I don't think so. But if you did learn something today, drop a like. And if you feel like getting deeper, check out the book Stealth Elevate. I really go in depth into all of this stuff. I go in depth into goal setting and execution, which you need on your next journey to become a humble alpha killer of life. Visit stealthelevation.com for other opportunities such as speaking, consulting, and coaching. I'm here for you. I'm doing this for you because we need real leaders in this world to rise up, wake up, let's go, let's lead, let's grow, let's become the best that we can by becoming alpha, humble killers of life, leadership, and relationships today. You got this. Let's go.